Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another amazing episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye spinach. He is the tranquil dart of Ringside Society, Delaware's greatest American hero. And whenever he goes to Taco Bell, he orders a chief burrito because he's made of chicken and beef. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. And in the second corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always positive, life is great, repping 592, living in the 718, no cap, straight facts, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. But it's not about us tonight. You see, we have a special, talented young man in our midst. That's right. He's actually our guest tonight. He is not only a pro wrestler, and he does a pretty sweet Pele kick. AJ Styles, you might want to take a look at this man. Trust me, he's doing it big. He is also a rap artist. That's right. We don't know if he's going to spit any bars here or whatnot. But everybody, welcome to the show. Making his 1CW debut this Saturday against 1/3 of Pure Ignorance. Chaz, I forgot what his last name is.
Chaz the
It don't
Don.
matter. It don't matter.
Everybody, welcome to the show, Jay Boujii.
Yo,
Woo!
y'all intros are like the hardest intros I've heard since mine. So fire. Like you had me from the start. That was amazing. Yo, definitely appreciate y'all having me on. And this actually isn't my 1CW debut. I was there 2 months ago. I actually won the Cruiserweight Championship in a scramble match. And then, the referees, how officiating's there is real sketchy. He had the audacity to kick out my beautiful girlfriend, Shayla, and kick out Face. I clearly was distracted. The match should have been paused, timed out. I get a quick roll up on me. 1, 2, 3 counts fast. I lose my title, but I don't get a rematch. Hey, funny business, but it is what it is.
If it was Rob Bass, that's his own thing. We don't have nothing to do with that here at Ringside Society. Although I've been told that
What made that match?
Although I've been told that he'll do anything for a couple of tacos. So
Okay.
Like
It wasn't him last time, but now I know the tacos. I'm gonna keep that in mind because I like tacos too. My girl, she cooks some great tacos, so we could probably work something out. We could work.
Shayla, I don't mean to digress. She needs to be in 1CW and see. I gotta see her in CCW, man. Like, real talk. No,
she just shook her head and she went to the room. She's like, nah.
I get these weird visions. I'm like, I got a vision of her actually, and I tend to play like armchair booker, armchair creative. I was like, yo, I could see her managing a couple of the girls in CCW. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And because she got that look and she got that business look. And I'm like, yeah, she could probably I could definitely see her doing that. But yeah, man. So I just gotta see. So for those of y'all that don't know, not only this man a talented artist, I've heard a couple of his bars. It was fire. It was lit like 420. But he's also the God brother. I don't mean to put your business out on the street. Please don't look for me and try to, put me out. But he's actually the God brother of two of our past 15 minutes of fandom guests, our alumni 15 minutes of fandom guests. That's right. I'm talking about King Letty, and also one half of one of the most iconic podcasts, a podcast that I actually enjoy, watching, and that I have a lot of respect for. I'm talking about Queen PR of Those Wrestling Girls. This man comes from a great, talented family.
Thank you.
So it's an honor to have you on here. But before we go any further, before we get into, the now, let's take a trip back into the past. I just got to ask, how did you become a fan of professional wrestling? How did it all start for you?
It's crazy because I actually got asked that earlier today. So it's the typical cliche story. Growing up, watching it with your family. Watched it a lot with my mom and my dad. My mom primarily, she always was supportive of it. When I was very young, Stone Cold's my favorite wrestler. Very young, I could be in the living room or in the kitchen, I mean, and they're trying to sneak a Capri Sun out the fridge real quick because I done had too many juices already. And then she'll be like, John, Stone Cold's on. I'm beeline into the room. I'm there. I'm jumping up and down. I'm hype. I'm bugging. I'm tweaking. You feel me? And it was always like that. Like Stone Cold always resonated with me because he always got a reaction. Like now that I am a professional wrestler, I do this. I now know what it was that captivated me, and it was that reaction. Like I didn't know what it was when I was young. I was like, I whatever he's doing right now, I want that. Like that's all I knew. And as I got older, I got in tune with how this business is and what everything is behind it. I was like, that reaction, like that glass shatters, bro. People go crazy. Like they go crazy. Like bro, I can still turn on WWE Network, put on a Stone Cold match or a segment, or like for instance, it was I seen on like my memories a couple probably like last week. It was a day when Stone Cold interrupted. It was like a 8-man tag match. I think the Hardys were out there with Edge and Christian. It was on SmackDown. Music hits, she just runs down, just start cracking everybody with a chair, just cracking with a chair, and then leaves, bro. Like I still feel that, So it was amazing seeing him come back from Mania. I ain't gonna lie, I should have a tear or two. I was in my room tweaking, bro. It was just amazing. So definitely, since I was younger, like I was the only kid in middle school that could stay up at night. Raw used to be from 9 to 11, I believe it was. And
Mm.
all my friends would be asleep. They couldn't watch Raw. My mom was cool. She like, yeah, go ahead, you can watch, you can stay up. So I knew I ain't miss nothing. I ain't miss nothing. I knew what it was. So it was just always a part of me.
Awesome. So growing up, did you ever get to go to any shows
Yeah,
at
I did.
Madison Square
Yes.
Garden?
My mom took me to MSG. I remember it was a dark show and house show. And I don't remember the exact card, but I know it was Triple H and Batista in a steel cage. I remember that. It was in Madison Square Garden. And I went again probably like a couple months later. It was a super show. I think Hulk Hogan ended up being there too. As a matter of fact, it was a taping where Batista saved JR from Triple H when he was getting his ass beat in the ring. So
Mhm.
whatever taping that was, episode that was, I was there for that Raw, and then they did the SmackDown too. So I went to a couple shows. My mom took me to a couple shows when I was younger until like I finally was able to start going by myself. My mom definitely looked out.
Hey, you got like the coolest mom ever, man. Because I remember growing up, like my aunt would be like, "Oh, 9 o'clock bedtime, go to bed." Like I'd only get like 1 hour. And I grew up in the Monday Night Wars era,
Mhm.
Attitude Era and whatnot. And I was like, "Oh, 9 o'clock, you got to go to bed." 1 hour. I want to get to see 1 hour of like Raw or Nitro, and she'd be like, "No, you got to go to bed at 9 o'clock."
Yeah,
But then I had a cousin who was a wrestling fan too. So whenever my aunt would go to her to bed, which is like around 9 o'clock, he'd actually sneak me out. I'd sneak out. He would let me sneak out, and I'd watch like the rest of SmackDown and Raw Raw and Nitro and whatnot.
fire.
Those were fun times, man.
Oh yeah, I feel you, bro.
So, now that you're a fan and you're cheering your favorites and booing the bad guys and you're going to the shows, how did your journey now go from professional wrestling fan to now Jay Boujii, professional wrestler doing his thing all over the Northeast and whatnot?
So the story, yeah, it's so crazy because I was telling the story earlier too. So I went to college, and yeah, I have a pit bull. She be bugging, but I went to college and I did 1 year down in college in Long Island. I finished my 1 year, and then my school went bankrupt, closed down. Very small school. There wasn't a lot to do unless she was playing basketball and everything. I played basketball. My school was a Division II school, and I spoke with the coach. He's like, "Yo, you're a freshman. I was in the HEOP program, so that gave me 1 more year for like academics, get everything on board." He's like, "Yo, realistically, if I put you on the team this year, you're not gonna play. I have a lot of seniors. You're gonna waste a year. Come back next year, and we'll definitely get it going." So okay, cool. So I took that information. I'm like, all right, so what am I gonna do between now and then to get ready? And throughout that thought process, like, yo, what about professional wrestling? So I was in my room. I looked up NBA D League tryouts for the 76ers, the Knicks, the Nets, and it was one more team. one more team, but anywhere that was relatively close to like New York, where I could kind of get on a bus, take a train, get anywhere, and I could do it. Even I was even like down in DC because like, my dad lives down there. Then I was looking up professional wrestling schools, and House of Glory came up, and World Unpredictable Wrestling, where I went to, Johnny Rods came up. Johnny Rods is a WWE Hall of Famer, and I say this all the time. It's not a knock to like indies or any other promotion. I grew up only knowing WWE. I didn't know there was a New Japan. I didn't know about Ring of Honor. I didn't know about Impact. All I knew was Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, whether it was on Thursday or Friday. Like that's all I knew. And then miraculously, then somehow, some way, Sunday Night Heat disappeared and Velocity. Like those are the only things that I knew, and that was it. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to Johnny Rods, and Johnny is very, very old school. I trained there with him for about 4 years,
Mm.
probably five now. It's 4 or 5, one of those. And basics, bro, basics. Like you don't have no character. Like Jay Boujii, what you see here did not exist. I was known as Little John. Like that's what he called me, like Little John.
Okay.
And it was really like you gotta just go out there and just wrestle, go out there, work. It wasn't character stuff, none of that. Like, nah, can you put together a good match? Can you do these type of things? And at that time, I really didn't understand a lot of it because you're looking at what we're doing and you're seeing House of Glory doing shows the same day as you or offsetting weeks. And people won't come to our shows. They're going to House of Glory because, of course, they got the names on there. They got Young Bucks coming over there at the time, Cody Rhodes, like all these type of people. It was like, I'm gonna go see them. I don't care about these local guys who are just coming up. So that was something that was kind of frustrating then. But as I got older and got more hip to the business, how things were, I was like, okay, I understand it. But I'm happy for training with him. He taught me a lot about like discipline and like knowing how to navigate in professional wrestling. Like a lot of people don't know how to navigate, bro. And I feel like that's the best thing that I got from him. Granted, I couldn't do indies around that time. I had to just stay there, train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturdays, have a show every other month or maybe once and within 3 months. Like it all pays off because of the mindset and the psychology and like how he teaches you a lot. Like one thing that always showed me with him was that he says it's professional wrestling. Like it's two things in one. You gotta be a professional in and out the ring. The wrestling is just in the ring. Can you be a pro? Can you handle yourself? Can you do these type of things? And that's something that always stuck with me. So I definitely appreciate going to Johnny. He's really old school, so once you do indies, it's not like you can't really you can go there, but it's like once you're there, you're there. So
Yeah.
it's good though. It's been good.
Yeah, I've heard of Johnny Rod School. A lot of people, the Dudley Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I think Taz may have came from there.
Yep.
Matt Stryker, even more recently. Well, I don't know more recently, but this guy Kevin Matthews.
I think the most recent person was Big Cass.
Big Cass, yeah, Big Cass.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to one show that he had. He runs WW.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I went to one show because this guy knew Judas Black. I don't know if you remember him or if you were wrestling back then.
Yeah, he was like I remember him. He was there. He was like on his way out when I started. Like I probably seen like a handful of times and he just left. But I know exactly who you're talking about though.
Yeah, I went because he said he had a show. I was like, okay, let me check it out. It's I've never really been to a lot of shows in Brooklyn where I'm at, so I'm like, let me go ahead and check out what's nearby, and it was pretty good. It was kind of a bit different because the ring was kind of low, and I'm not trying to talk bad about it. The ring was kind of
it's the reality of it because the way I explain at least my journey so far. Have you ever played the WrestleMania game for Xbox? It was like WrestleMania 20.
Really, Rob probably did that, but
Rob, did you play that story mode on there, bro?
Yeah, I think I remember that when I remember all the story modes stuff.
So you remember like how like real gritty and like real basement like it was, boiler room vibes, like after Evolution injured you and shit. That's what Johnny Rods was, bro. Like it's I swear to you, bro, like that is like the perfect like picture of like how like my upbringing was. Like bare bones, real like gritty style. Is that I always refer back to that game, and it's crazy because I remember playing that when I was very young, and then now living that is like, oh shit, like this is professional. Like that is the most accurate video game for indie wrestling, in my personal opinion.
Awesome. That's cool. But yeah, Johnny Rod's a legend, and man, that's cool that you actually got to train with him, a WWE Hall of Famer who has done a lot for professional wrestling in New York and whatnot. That's really cool. I'll never forget that one. I don't know if he still has WW anymore, but
Yeah,
I
yeah, he has it, but the problem with it, bro, is like like I said, he's old school, so he's not really big like on the indie stuff. He's like they'll come to you kind of vibe.
Mhm.
Um, and a lot of things are going on now, bro. You feel me? Like people get opportunities.
Oh yeah,
AEW Dark, WWE extra work. Like it's not how it used to be. You feel me? Like we're not gonna a lot of people not just gonna just sit in the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and just train and roll all day, which you 100% should. I'm not knocking it. But once you reach a certain point, you're gonna want to explore. You're gonna want to go do these things. And then it doesn't help that how COVID happened, all the rules in New York. So it's a lot of factors into like why you don't see a lot of WW stuff going on. Um, but the guys who are out here definitely carrying it are myself, the faceless ones, Jacob and Face. Even I'm not we now on best of terms right now, but PJ Savage, like we're Johnny Rod's guys. Of course, you got Masha, who's also a Johnny Rod's girl. Like she came from there, but from the most like recent like class you could say or whatever, like it's us, bro. Like without a doubt, it's definitely us, including like Masha.
honestly, I gotta say, y'all got New York hot right now, on fire. Because I seen a lot of talent. I don't know where I was but then again, I was in the Navy for like the last 7 years, so I wasn't in New York a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that I was in Japan. But when I came back, I heard about the fallout, and then you got you got Battle Club Pro doing their thing. And then you got people like the Scotta Ricans making themselves heard. You got Jordan Lee, you know, and it's funny. 'Cause I'm very glad for her because I met her last year when she was training.
Mm-hmm.
Now, boom, she's like taking off. You got Masha Slamovich and the Fallout, and y'all are just like y'all got New York hot, man. Like I went to the Black Wrestle Fest Battle Club, the Black Battle Club event they had at Black Wrestle Fest.
Mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. I was like, yo, this is awesome, man. Like this is different. I like it. Like it's hot right now in New York.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely good when you look at the landscape before what New York does. I personally I haven't worked with them. I don't work with them, but I definitely do see like the stuff that they've done. I think it's overall good for New York. My biggest thing was when we first started was like, you putting on for New York, but you're not putting on like New York talent. You feel me? Like that, I was the biggest thing when it came to like with myself and Takeover, like the group I used to be a part of. Like, there's no one more New York than us, bro. Like, still to this day, So, it is it overall good for the economy and like how it looks for indie wrestling in New York? 100%, 100%. So, like, I'll never down that or anything. But like I said, I personally just we're like on two different sides of like the spectrum for it. But it's still good for what's going on out here.
Yeah, man. But I gotta say, like, it's just I'm very glad, I'm very happy with what I see and whatnot. And this has actually been a pretty big year for you because, not only, are you doing your thing, but you got an opportunity to be on AEW. And
Mm-hmm.
now you're like number 485 in the PWI 500. It's like, man, I bet you're like, yo, like this is like crazy. So how was it getting a chance to go on AEW Dark and
Yo,
show
so
talent?
the story, bro, it's so crazy because like, so I've only been doing indies for a year and I think like 9 months now or 8 months. Yeah, roughly around there. And so when the PWI dropped last year, to be honest with you, I thought I was gonna make it. Maybe 500. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I think like I have a good case at this. You feel me? Didn't make it, but didn't take it too personal. I was like, damn, but I'm gonna make it next year. Because I didn't know how the criteria was, but I said I'm gonna be on next year's one. Without a doubt. I just kept saying it. And then at the same time, I sent out the email to try and get on AEW Dark. Didn't get it. I said, when y'all come back here, I'm gonna be on it. I speak like it may sound cheesy, whatever the case may is, what case may be, but manifestation is a really strong thing, bro. So like even when this all happened, I wasn't really surprised. It was more just like I said it. I said it was gonna happen. Like I knew I was gonna be on PWI. I knew I was gonna get on AEW. And the AEW taping that I was on that episode when it was in Albany a year ago, I sent in to get on that one. I didn't get chosen. A year later, now I'm there, and not only am I there, that same day I got on while I'm on my way there, I found out I made PWI. You feel me? So it's just like all this happened on that Wednesday, where it's like I'm heading up to Albany, the list drops, go through Jay Boujii. I was like, oh shit, like, and I was hyped, bro, because it's like a lot of people, a lot of people don't like me because like I I'm not gonna be controlled. You feel me? Like I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna let you know how it is because this is a business at the end of the day. I treat this
Yeah,
as a business. You feel me? You're not just gonna suck me dry. You're not just gonna take everything from me, and I'm not gonna get anything. I'm not an ego driven person. I don't think I'm the biggest. Well, I am one of the biggest people in here, but you know I'm humble at. But you feel what I'm saying, bro? I'm not gonna walk in the locker room like, oh yeah, I've been on AEW and PWI. Go screw yourself. Nah, like I'm cool. I'm humble, but it's just like it's a respect thing. And a lot of people were telling me, even people in my corner, it was like, maybe you should be like this, maybe you should be like that. And it's like, no, like that's not me. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get it regardless. You feel me? I ain't about to sit here kiss ass. I'm not gonna try and act like another man. I'm not gonna do this. Like, nah, I'm gonna be me. And literally weeks later, AEW, PWI, and it's like it's working. And the reason why like I stay true to myself is because like I know there's other people out there like me. I know there's someone out there that's having those doubts. There's someone out there that's probably going through the same thing, whether it's in a wrestling context or just in overall life. And it's like, nah, like be you. You are the world doesn't need two of the same people, three of the same people, 10 of the same people. We all one of ones for a reason. The world needs you to be an individual self. And I pride myself on that a lot. And when it comes to respect, and then especially because like my great grandfather, he had passed a couple years ago from cancer. And my biggest thing, yeah, it's good. I had I was scared to tell him I was a wrestler because he old school, bro. You feel me what I'm saying? It's like, how do you tell him you dropped out and you're being a professional wrestler? And one of like the last conversations I had with him when he was like still all together, I told him, and he was like, whatever you do, just make sure like you're the best at it. And me being the best at something is me being true to myself. So there's no way I'm ever changing that. So this is why I am the way I am. People don't like that. I'll speak out. I'll stand my ground. I'll let you know if you're bugging. Like, no, bro, that doesn't make sense. You feel me? Like, let's do something. And it's just a respect aspect, bro. I just want to be respected.
yeah, that's definitely cool, man. And congrats on getting those two achievements,
Thank
man.
you.
You come from a family of successful people because you got that, and then I saw your god sister, she and her co-host, they're on that WWE media thing. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always happy, man. Hashtag Black Excellence, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm proud to see, y'all, do your thing and whatnot. That's one thing we like to see here at Ringside. Say we like to see people work hard and get rewarded.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You
Hey,
know,
but bro, like a lot of that doesn't happen though, too, bro. Without guys like y'all, like you feel me, like y'all help the world know who I am. Like I don't gotta always go bump and go cut a promo. Like nah, just come on here, kick it with y'all, have that conversation. You feel me? Like boom, like our intro was fire. That was amazing. I'm gonna remember that, bro. You got the Mandalorian in the back. This is the way. I love the Mandalorian, bro. You feel me? So it's like people might just be watching, like, oh, Boujii like the Mandalorian. Okay, boom. I'm gonna hit him up. Yo, how you thought about this season? How you thought about this? Like, anyone could always hit me up, bro. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna try and like big time you. Like that's day room. Like I knew how much it would mean to me if I ever wrote like John Cena and he responded to me. Like what an impact that would make on me. So you feel me? If I can be that person for someone else that's trying to get into wrestling, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. If you're wrestling late, I'm gonna respond to you, bro. Like there's people that I met on Instagram. Young dude, one of my boys named Just. I hit him up. We talk on a regular. You feel me? One of my other guys, I gave him my number. We talk on a regular. So it's all just Be cool.
Yeah, man, that's you're definitely gonna go far, with that way of thinking, man. And we're definitely glad for you, and we definitely hope to see keep doing your thing and whatnot, and hope see you be more on AEW. I'll tell you what though, if I see Jay Boujii as All Elite, I'm gonna be like, yo, Rob, check this out, and he'll
Oh
be like,
yeah,
oh
nah,
snap, yeah, we got him at one CW,
we, we, de- we definitely working, bro. Like something gonna give, bro. It's either I'm gonna be I'm with within like I told myself I'm trying to get signed by the end of this year. So we December just started. We still got some days left in here, so I'm still working on that. But if not, give me to like summertime, bro. I'm gonna either be All Elite, I'm gonna be on Impact, I'm gonna be in New Japan, I'm gonna be on WWE, I'm gonna be somewhere, bro, for sure.
bro. If you get to Japan, hey, take it with a smile and embrace it, man, because
Mhm.
Japan is a vibe. I could tell you, I was stationed there for 3 years. Woo, man, I had
Mhm.
a good time, man. I was all over in Tokyo, Osaka.
Oof.
Hey, when you go to Tokyo, make sure you stop by Ribero and get your jacket, man.
Yeah, bro. I know for a
Definitely gotta
fact.
get, you definitely got to get that, man. But I just got a couple more questions before I turn it over to Rob. So you got 1/3 of pure ignorance, 1/4 of the ignorant dogs this weekend. You know, I hope it's not a 3-on-1 situation because we mentioned before, like, yo, we know that P and Noah. I'm sorry. Hey, pure ignorance, please don't jump me. I don't know y'all. I ain't no Chaz. I've been Machiavelli, and the other guy. I see him as Noah. Please do not jump me. I sure I'll get it right. But you got them three. You got Chaz the Don this weekend. 1CW. What's going through your mind right now? I mean, y'all had a bit of a grudge. Y'all been going back and forth. Y'all have had a couple of matches. I guess you could say he's pretty much like, the Ric Flair to your Ricky Steamboat, or vice versa. You
Listen,
know.
man, Chaz is like you know how you order like chicken wings and fried rice,
Oh
you know
yeah.
that or like French fries and chicken wings.
Mm.
You know how like the rice is always under the wing,
Oh yeah.
or you know how the fries is always under the wing,
Uh-huh.
that's Chaz. That's Chaz. You understand what I'm saying? That's Chaz. Chaz is under the wing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I like honestly, bro. Like he cut like 2 promos. I didn't even look at it really to like the other. I just retweeted it to give him some interaction. Um, I decided to look at it. That he was like, "Hey, don't cut your promo on your fire escape." Like, first of all, he's jealous he doesn't have a fire escape. Like, I can walk out my fire escape right now and I see the whole city, bro. I see New York City, bro. I see the Statue of Liberty. I see everything, bro. That's a beautiful view. So why would I not want to go out there? But Chaz is a young man who it's so funny, right? Because he's where I was at whenever I was going up against STP. When we was doing our whole STP thing, we was going back and forth for Kaiju, Shane, Moses, and Rev. They was cooking us. There was nothing that we could say, but we was just fiery. We was just popping off. We was doing everything. There's always chill, calm, and relaxed. Same thing. Chaz is going crazy. He's popping off, doing this, doing that. And me, I'm just here like, all right, bro. Like, I get it. I get it. But the thing about it is that he says a lot of things that, like, he tries to make you believe that he thinks he believes and he doesn't. I see right through it. Chaz does not believe half the things that he says. Chaz knows that when it comes to Jay Boujii and the Don, there's always that little bit of doubt. Why? Because Chaz has always dropped the ball every time we've been in the ring. Every time. Every single time. We had the takeover versus pure ignorance. He told me, right? He said, I bet I won't slap him in his face. Before the bell even rang, I slapped him in his face. And yeah, I ran, but I ran off playing with him, like, ha ha. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, not a damn thing. And then the match ended with his head getting stomped into the mat. I have a beautiful picture. I might just change my profile picture for the weekend for that. Just so everybody can just see that when they click my profile, they see Chad's face smashed into the mat. But
Ooh,
Chad drops the ball, bro. He just can't get it done, and it's like it pains me because I love him, bro. I love him. I love him so much. I got so much love for him, man. But it's like he's making me have to do this, and it's like, all right, man, this is what you asked for, and it's gonna just be me. Face won't be there. It's gonna just be Boujii. Of course, Shayla's gonna be there because that's my lady. She supports me. I have a very supportive person in my side, and hey, why would I tell her don't come to a show? That's foolish. And the only support I can get, you know. But hey, Chaz, you getting what you wanted, and I just hope that Noah and Machiavelli give you a big hug. They give you a hug you really tight, grab you by the back of your head, and kiss you on the forehead because it's over, bro. You're done.
oh man, this is going. Rob, you lucky getting to see this like up close, man. I'm actually jealous. I'm already in New York. You in Delaware. It's not too far from you. Yeah. For those of y'all that are watching, make sure you check out 1CW. I think they do stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it comes up, but you know what? I might try and set something up where like I live stream the match from like my YouTube or maybe my Twitch or something. I'm gonna figure it out because I want people to see this. I want everybody to see this so they know what's going on because this is something that deserves to be seen live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I ref y'all's match, you want me to wear a GoPro? I've actually done that before, man. Ref the match with a GoPro
Listen,
on my head.
honestly, if that is an option that can be done, 100%, a
Because
hundred percent.
yeah, I've done it before. It was Papa Scott did it for me, and he said it was all right, but sometimes I'm going down, for the counts or whatever, start getting real
Listen, let's
shaky and
listen. I'm fine with it. It'll be a real intimate perspective of me kicking his ass. So like the person will feel like right there in the ring.
oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be something else, man. So aside from wrestling, you're also a rap artist, and I heard some of your bars, it's fire and whatnot. I was like, yo, this you? You were like, yes, sir. I'm like, yo, this man got some. So I gotta ask you, man, before I just got my last question before I turn over to Rob. First of all, I hope to see you. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but there's a group called Legendary Cypher on
Okay.
14th Street, Union Square. And I was thinking, yo, Jay Boujii would be good. It's just a bunch of people like they play a beat and everybody's just freestyling. I try to freestyle, but I'm
Yo,
not over.
bro, you know what's so crazy, man? Is that like so it was funny because whenever I seen you like advertising, you was like pro wrestling and rap artist, and like it still gets me that people even still like consider me like a rap artist because it's like I only so matter of fact, I actually show you too because my boy he just sent me I was supposed to drop this like 2 weeks ago, but my cover art got messed up. But let's see. This is probably coming out probably like next week. Like it's just another EP.
The mixtape.
Yeah, just another one. Just dropping it just with songs that like never that didn't just make the cut. And it's like I only do music, bro, when I have like a story. I treat music like wrestling. So if I
Okay.
have like a story to tell, bro, I sit down and I write all my bars. Like I'm not a real freestyle type of person. Like I've tried it and it's like it'll be some fire shit and I forget it. And then I'd be like, see, this is why I don't do it because I forget it. Then I'll go to the studio for like another week. Then it's like shit, it's lost everywhere. But being considered rap artist, I definitely appreciate you putting that in there and just giving me props on that aspect because like the way it started was just like I just hated WWE themes. I thought they were trash, bro. Like I just thought they were all trash. I'm like I'm not coming out to this. Like I can't vibe with none of this, bro. And then my favorite rapper, the current rapper, was Pop Smoke. Unfortunately, he got killed, and that was trash, bro. And he's a person that influences me like a lot of like what like Jay Boujii is what kind of like in a way a Pop Smoke would be if he was a wrestler. Like if you see every time, like I'm always paying homage to him every time I'm in the ring. You feel me? In some type of way. And one thing that got me about him, bro, especially during the pandemic, because there's nothing we could do, was that you watch all his videos, whether it's just him chilling with his mans, music videos, concerts. He had fun. He enjoyed performing, bro. And that's what kind of like got me. It's like, okay, I need to figure out like who I am. What do I want to be in professional wrestling? Like, so a lot of my influence and music wise comes from Pop Smoke, King Von. King Von was an amazing storyteller, and his background also, where it's like he had no intention on ever rapping, he just did it. that gave me motivation to just like, yo, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try and do a song or two. You feel me? And then my boy, he's well established in the music industry. He's worked with Power, Davies, Chief Keef.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like so, like his like I find out what episodes like his instrumentals are on Power. Power bought his beat, bro. A bunch of notable names like so my old theme song, the Witness song, that beat was for Meek Mill. He was working with Meek Mill to do that album, but they changed up what he wanted. So he was like, nah, like we don't need this beat no more. So I'm getting industry level beats, bro. I'm getting someone supposed to get sent to Travis Scott, Meek Mill, some of the biggest names out here. So it's like I'm getting this quality work. So that's why I always take my time to write on it because I know who could have had this. So out of respect for my man's just throwing me the beat and out of respect for the potential of what this music could have been, I always take my time with things.
Yo, yo, that's nice, man. The fact that you got somebody to stop and you get industry level beats.
Yeah,
Shoot.
bro.
Next thing you might get a J Boujii T-shirt with a mixtape. I'm like, yo, what's
Bro, to be honest, bro, and I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm gonna start selling my mixtapes at shows. I'm gonna find a way to like hard copy,
up?
bro. You feel me? Where it's like old school, like where you from New York, bro. Where you on like 161. You remember the movie theater over there? That were the bootleg DVDs. You could get the mixtape, like that type of vibe, bro. I'm thinking about doing that. So it's just like I gotta find like the blank CDs. I gotta fucking burn them on there and everything, But I'm thinking about it because like it's different, bro. You feel me? It's something that's in a way it's like an artifact nowadays, bro. Like
Yeah,
everything's here. Everything's digital, bro. And it's like, okay, I got a J Bougie signed the mixtape. Cool.
yeah, that would definitely be awesome, man. So who are somebody like your influences when it comes to like rap? Like who are
Uh
some
so yeah, so off rip Pop Smoke, uh from a performer aspect and just like he changed the game, bro. Like a lot of people try to like undermine what he did, but like the way music is now, especially for like kids in like urban communities, he created a lot of opportunities because now a lot of these kids are rapping out here. Yeah, they some badass kids, but like they got opportunity to make money, They're making money off of their stories and off of their truths. And it's like without Pop Smoke, bro, introducing this out here, none of this would have happened. And a lot of people forget that. Like the way drill music is now is based off what he did. It just
Mhm.
evolved. King Von, storyteller, amazing storyteller. Like a lot of my songs are stories. Like if you listen to my theme songs on my music so far, bro, it tells you each phase of my career and like where I'm at mentally and what I'm thinking of. J. Cole. J. Cole's another person where it's like I try to like my style or like the audience I want to reach kind of like to his. Um and that's really like the main guys. I dibble and dabble in different things. Like I got Travis Scott type beats. I done did like a rock song before, bro. But definitely those guys, Pop, Von, Cole, oh yeah, Post Malone too. Post Malone's fire, bro. I rock with Post Malone.
Ever since I heard that one J. Cole song, Who Dat back in like what 2010,
Mm-hmm.
the one lyric that the one part that got me with him was when he said, clown, clown, what he said, clown asked me if you rock,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell your chain at? And then he was like, I guess it's something like your girl, homie, it ain't came yet. And I was like, yo, that
Yeah.
is sick. Yeah.
I think my first song with Cole, because I actually I met Cole because I used to work at Foot Action on 34th Street. He came through, and the first song I think it was I heard like from the radio on there was like I think it was Blow Up. That song was fire, bro. Then I finally heard like She Knows and all that, bro. And it just J Cole is tough, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'll tell you, man, that the legendary cipher, they're on Instagram. If you ever want to go out there and check out because some of the sickest freestyle cats are actually down there at that particular place. I went there a couple of times. They're not doing it right now because it's cold, but
Yeah, it's
they're
cold
gonna
as
start
hell.
back up in I think May. But I was like, yo, if Jay Bougie was here, man, he would have liked this thing, man. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Like,
I'm gonna definitely check it out, bro. Cause like outside of wrestling, like myself and Shayla, we try to just do different things, try to find different things to do, try to network with people. So you feel me? If we just down there kicking it and all that, it's like, yo, you feel me, bro? Like let's do a song, let's do something. You feel me? Like I've reached out to other wrestlers. Like this wrestler named Nikolai White. He's from New York too. He raps. I sent him a beat and like he sent me like a whole verse back within like 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I can't go to the studio for like another 2 weeks. Wait, like hold on, my boy. So it's like work with him. Even like myself and Cashflow, Kent Broadway, we spoke about things. Myself and Myron Reed. He's about to drop something. I think he might have came out today.
Myron Reed be rapping?
Yeah.
Rascal's Myron Reed.
Yeah, MLW, yes. Facts.
No, I did not know that.
Yes, yeah, bro. He done put out a couple tapes, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's I didn't know Cash will be rapping too. I didn't know Cash will be rapping too. That's
Bro,
awesome.
there's a lot of wrestlers that rap, surprisingly, like Miles Millennium from the Goons. He raps, bro. He opened up for Busy Bone, bro.
Rob, why you in time? Rob, come on, bro.
He said, "No, remember he said he was on the podcast and he told us about that. We talked about that.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Because I was trying to spit bars and stuff, man. Be like, what's that Snoop and Andy Samberg commercial? Like, we sitting here eating Guam cheese. You're like, Guam cheese? What?
Anyways, man, I'm gonna turn over to Rob. I know Rob got a couple questions for you, man. So Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
All right, sweet, thanks, man. So what's going on, man? How you doing today, man? How was your day?
It was really good. I actually went out to dinner with Shayla, my mom, and my aunt. So that was really cool. We just went to Red Lobster, chilled. It was just really like spontaneous too. Because originally we were supposed to go see Wildin' Out tonight, but those ticket prices just like jumped up like so high. We're just like, nah, I'm good, bro. I could watch it on TV or whatever. And then it was like, yo, you just want to go out for dinner? And I was like, all right, cool. And Shayla treated all of us, so that was really nice. I appreciated that. Took myself, my mom, and my aunt out, so it was really good, man. It was good.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Hey, man, go out, get fat and happy, man. Ain't nothing better than that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to play any duty today?
Not yet, but it's funny because like my boy texts me. He texts me, look, right now. I told him like, yo, I'm doing a podcast. Like, yo, just call me when you're done. I was like, bet. So I'll probably get on. After this, maybe, or get on. He's off tomorrow, so maybe I just get on tomorrow. I'll see how I feel.
There you go. Yeah, you're playing the new one, right, man? Which one is that?
Modern Warfare. Well,
yeah,
too. Yeah.
Man, does it have zombies on it?
No. So I think they're gonna be bringing like a zombie like mode eventually though through like the Spec Ops. I think they're gonna be bringing something because they did that before.
Yeah. I play Call of Duty. I like the zombies, man. I can't do the multiplayer thing because I can't. I wear glasses. I can't see. I'm colorblind. I'll play with my friends. I remember bringing my like Xbox and stuff over to a friend's house and playing like, you see that dude over there? I'm like, I don't see shit. Like, no, man, I don't know, man.
Bro, to be honest, bro, that's me too, bro. Because he'd be like, yo, you're right in front of you. I'm like, where, bro? There's nobody here. Like, what are you talking about? So now, if you ever wanted to throw on Cold War or Vanguard or whatever you want to run some zombies, or I'm always down, man.
A word, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm on Xbox. I got a PS4 also, man. But I haven't gotten to the current gen yet, man. It's been hard for me trying to get a console. Man. So I'm like, man, I might as well just try and get a Switch,
Nah, listen, man. Next time, I'll let you know next time I'll always get my hands on them, bro. I don't know how.
Oh, okay.
I'll just be lucky, bro. Like I had one yesterday. I got a PS5 bundle, God of War with God of War.
Oh man,
Amazon, bro. But I'll definitely let you know, bro. Because I just hit, bro. I just hit. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It just worked.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll have to hit you after Christmas and stuff, man. Because I got to spend my money on other people this month.
Yeah.
So I got to do my thing. Yeah, but other than that, yeah. So, man, you were talking earlier, man. You used to play, play basketball and stuff, college and all, man. Do you still go around playing a little bit with friends or whatever,
Yo, so like now that like I've moved like out of New York, like I don't really like associate with people. I just be like in the crib with Shayla and my two dogs, and it's not even from like I don't like people thing. It's just like I'm just like really like laser focused right now, and I'm at peace, bro. When you're around people a lot, bro, you taking a lot of their energy without even realizing it. And when you're exposed to it, even like on our phones, bro, like she gets on me all the time, like, yo, like put your phone down, like get off of it, like chill, like just decompress. So like at this point, I just be chilling. I have like my baby brothers come over. My baby brother Bryce came over, right? He's a junior Olympian, fastest kid in the world as well. He had my basketball, and I have this fire escape that you can walk out on, like I said, you can see the view. for whatever reason, bro, he bounces the ball and it bounces down and it goes off the fire escape. And it's like, I look over, the ball disappeared. I don't know where it went, bro. So, like, usually I'll take them out to go play basketball or whatever. But honestly, I don't be having the time, bro. Like I say, like, I was supposed to be doing podcasts since, like, no lie, bro, since like August, bro. And I have not been able to do it just because, like, the way my time's been, like, having to go out do promos, get ready for shows. I just finished rehab not too long ago because I had dislocated my shoulder, and it's just like a lot of stuff just been going on, bro. But I'm very happy I was able to do this with you guys today. But if I get the time to play some ball, I'll definitely go out because I got a basketball court right behind my building, and I got a tennis court. I've been dying to play some tennis, bro. Like I just want to go out there and play some tennis. You feel me? But I'm looking to get into soccer though. I'm trying to see what's up with that.
Okay. Yeah, man, because I was asking about that because, see, I'm 40 years old, man, and everybody, all my friends around this age, they will sit here and be like, man, if it wasn't for this, I would have, played D1 or made it to the draft. And I'm like, yo, if I can, play with them stuff and I can get a ringer or something, be like, hey, man, Jay Boujii, man, can you come on down here or something, man? What y'all really got, man?
I'll come play some ball with you for sure, bro. Like, we could definitely do that. It just like it just let me know, bro. For me, we make
time.
Oh,
I can. I'll be like, man, let's take the Amtrak up there, man, because I know you can go up the Wilmington Newark, man. It goes right under Madison Square Garden, man. So I'm like, hey, man, let's just roll on up there, man. Take a day up New York.
Crazy. I actually played in Madison Square Garden. I played.
Nice.
I worked at Foot Action. They took us over there, bro. We played on the floor. Like, we had the whole announcing and everything, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so a lot of people can't say they played in Madison Square Garden and they're the top 500 wrestler in the world, but, I definitely can.
Oh, man, yeah. Hey, that's awesome, man. Man, yeah. Man, I can't imagine being up there, man, playing in Madison Square Garden, man. But like,
yo, bro, that court is big as hell, bro.
Woo.
Big as hell. I'm like, yo, I'm winded. And the 3-point line is so deep. It's so deep. But it was cool, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, man, if you ever get to play tennis, man, let me know how it is, man. Because that might be a little bit too much running for me, man. I've had a lot of years sleeping all day, partying all night, and they catch up with me. I'll take a couple steps, but like, all right, man. My heart's coming out of my chest. I gotta take a breather.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm gonna definitely let you know. Listen, look, bro. I want to get into golf too at some point. Like, I just want to try
play that.
Just want to try it.
Yeah, they got golf course because Delaware, man, it's like country, man. There's like few golf courses out here. There's one the PGA Tour. They come here like Wild Quail, man. It's like an actual like PGA Tour. Like Tiger Woods been there and stuff or whatever, man. It's pretty cool.
Fire.
Now I was gonna ask you to talk about your hounds, man. I did see them, man. Gamora and them, man. Are you a big Marvel fan? So how are you thinking about if you are, what do you think about this Phase 4? Are you ready for Phase 5?
Yo, so it's funny. I just watched the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. That was funny. Batista throwing a basketball at some kid's head, hilarious. I haven't watched Black Panther yet because I don't know. I wasn't emotionally ready for that yet, bro.
Yeah.
So I might go see it tomorrow. But my opinions on it is that they need me in there, bro. Like, I'm trying to be in an Avengers movie, bro. So I think what's the next one? Kang Dynasty and then Secret Wars. I think it's around like 2025, bro. I'm trying to be in there, bro. Like, for sure. Like, my initial goal was to, like, when I'm done, like, with professional wrestling, like, do movies, get into a Marvel movie or so. But I'm seeing the opportunity to actually get in there sooner than later. Cause like the Miss Marvel, the girl plays Miss Marvel, she was just like an extra on like Law and Order, bro.
Yeah.
And then like now look at that. So I'm definitely wanting to do it. Like I said, manifestation, bro. I've been saying this for years, bro. And I feel like now seeing as 2024, 2025, or 2025, 2026, whichever the back-to-back years are, it's like, okay, there's a window of opportunity for us. And especially if they bring in the X-Men and then Invictus, they did like a design of all of us as X-Men characters. They had me as Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler ain't never looked better, bro. You feel me? I had my suit on, so I'm like, yo, listen, man, we could make it work. You feel me? We say what's up.
That's right, man. You trying to get Marvel movies, man? I'm trying to make a Michael McDonald cover album sometime. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be over there. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. Stuff like that, man. I'm trying to do all that. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Yeah, if I could be in a Marvel movie, I'm trying to be in the Blade one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be over there, to see Blade tearing some people up, man. I heard they delayed it a little bit, man, but
Yeah.
that's the one I'm really excited for. I'm like, man, I want to see Blade come back. He was one of
Bro,
my
and
favorites.
it's so crazy too, bro, because it's like I'm like so now what I do, like I'll go on like YouTube to like get like the background and the reference for things because like I didn't read the comics. My uncle read all the
Mhm.
comics. So I'll be lost about a couple things. I'll be like, let me go on YouTube. Like Thanos is crazy, bro. His story is wild. I
Oh
rock with
yeah.
Thanos, bro. You feel me? So I looked into that a little bit. The evil Tony Stark like that was rumored to be in what was it, Spider-Man supposed to be in? No,
No, I think it's the Doctor Strange one,
Doctor
right?
Strange, yeah, and
Yeah,
that bro, those rumors were fire. I'm like, yo, let me
yeah.
look this up, let me see what's going on. So it was like, I'm definitely interested in it, bro.
Oh
But
yeah,
Blake,
yeah. Like you said, yeah, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for the new one stuff, man. Miss Marvel, like you said, man. I actually like that, man. Yeah, she came out of nowhere. I was like, let me watch this show, man. I was like, yeah, it might be all right. I was like, I actually like that show, man. It's like, yeah, I like that, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I look at it from an aspect where it's cliche, but you got one life, bro. Just do
Hmm.
everything, do as much as you can. That's just the way
That's
I
right.
try to look at life, man.
That's right. And then, yeah, I know you were saying you were a fan of the Mando, man. I'm
Oh
saying, did you
yeah,
see that?
listen. I'm gonna be in that too. I'm gonna be in it,
Yeah.
bro.
I want to get in there too. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Fire, bro. This is the way.
That's right. Hey, you see, they were. I didn't read it because it was I seen it just before we were coming on, man. They got the release date and all that, for Mando season 3 and stuff. I was like,
Oh,
okay, I'm
I
gonna,
did not see that. Oh,
yeah, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, after this, yeah, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna read that article or whatever. But yeah, I was flipping through. I was like, oh snap, and I was like, oh man, we got like a couple minutes. I was like, yeah, nah, yeah,
oh
because
man,
I'll be sitting there like,
I gotta look that up.
hold on, I gotta read.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
That's right. Now you're talking about when you're younger, your mom, being cool and stuff, man, letting you stay up, watch Raw and all that good stuff, man. You know, uh, see, when you were saying that, I just smiled, man. I had to write it down because my mom and dad, they were the same way. I grew up in the '90s, and ECW was big around here, and they used to let me go to ECW shows with my like 10-year-old, 11-year-old little brother. They wouldn't let me go to Philly though. I was like, Mom, let me go up. She's like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
They'll state UD or right? Yeah, you're good. You're good. Now you ain't going up to that ECW arena. No, no. I was like, oh man, what's up? Why you gotta be like that? And then after a while, I read the stories about that. I was like, oh, good call, Mom.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
like
what I mean? And they're wild up there. Woo!
yeah, nah, bro. It's just like you know what it is. Like you was able to stay up. You experienced something different. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
a lot of people they had to just get it from hearsay or like try and imagine it when it's like nah, you experienced it live, so to say.
Yeah,
But
yeah. My parents, they were always like that, man. Like my dad, we watched Eddie Murphy Raw when I was like 5 or 6, so I was telling Eddie Murphy jokes on the playground. You know what I mean? They're
oh
they're all
man,
like, "What in the world?" They're like, they think I'm the funniest person ever, man. I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
you
I
got
was
all
like,
that sense.
yeah. I'm like, man. I'm telling. I mean, I would tell that one where he was like, man. My mom would make that. I want McDonald's, but like, your mama can make you a McDonald's burger better than McDonald's. He'd be like, what? And she give me a bell pepper and onion. He'd be like, peppers in no McDonald's. It'd be like a big meatball, just sitting on the bread and stuff. You come out there with the grease strip. Your kid's like, oh, and the kid's like, oh man, you got that welfare burger. You're just like,
Nah, I feel you, bro.
yeah, man, yeah, they used to let me do that stuff, man. Oh man, it was great. Yeah, but Mando though, man, I forgot, man. I'm gonna ask, man. What was your favorite season on that one, man? I did want to ask that too.
Um, season one was tough. I'm gonna say season two. I like season two. I think whenever it was I think who was he with? I think it was Ahsoka. Whenever she finally pulled up,
Yeah.
we had that episode where they was just bombing everyone inside of that town. I
Hmm.
forgot exactly what it was,
Yeah.
but they was going like that one was fire, bro. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And then even the episode when Boba Fett, I think when Boba Fett pulled up, I got it, bro. It's crazy because like I gotta finish watching that because I always fall asleep on like the second to last episode. Always. So I gotta go spin that back. I haven't watched Andor yet either, but I've seen really good reviews about that. But yeah, funny. I actually have a beat for the man as the Mandalorian theme song, bro. That my
Oh,
boy
nice.
sent me it, and he was like, "Yo." make something to this, and then like I'll submit it to them, and maybe they'll use it for an episode or something. So I was like, oh, all right, bet. And then this was around the time when I first started rapping. So it's like I still didn't like have like my flow and what I want to do. I think if I do that now, bro, oh, it'll go hard. So now that you mention it to me, I'm gonna look up when the season 3 is actually dropping, and then I'm gonna try and drop that, bro. But the beat is hard, bro. It's hard.
Oh man, yeah. If I'm watching Mando and I hear you coming on there, spitting bars and stuff, man, yeah, I want to pop. I have three beagles myself, man. They're gonna sit there and get scared. They're probably gonna be like, oh man, I got to roll out. I'm like, yeah, I'll probably record it and be like, tag you, hey man, is this you spitting bars? There you go.
Yeah, we definitely we gonna work on that, bro. We definitely are.
That's right. You on there and be like, yeah, whoever grabs the mic after me get booed, get everything in the club thrown at you and your crew. Just ripping it, just tearing it up.
Yeah.
So I gotta, yeah, man. When you're talking about your MC influences, man, were they like your top MCs of all time, or just like people you just like to take after?
So like my favorite rapper, like number one was 50 Cent. So it wasn't hard for me to get into Pop Smoke like at all. It's like, oh, it's like 50 coming back. This is perfect. Like this is great, bro. So that was kind of like just an easy one for me. Cause like I never was the type of guy to argue for like, oh, top 5 rappers. Isn't I just like music, bro. I just like music. So it's like I never really cared for the back and forth of these arguments because like I don't care, bro. Like you feel me? Nas got a fire song, I'm gonna listen to it. Jay-Z got a fire song, I'm gonna listen to it. Like this is fire. I just like music, bro. People always like to categorize and put people like, nah, bro. Like I don't care about that.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, because it's just like, bro, like I just want to enjoy myself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like like with my top 5 and stuff. People be like, oh, why don't you got like Tupac or something on there and stuff? I like Tupac. You know what I mean? Just like Redman's my favorite. So I like that kind of type of rap. His MC. I mean, the comedy stuff, man. So yeah. But yeah, 50 he'd probably be like, yeah, you probably like number 4. After I like Redman, probably Eminem, Biggie, 50. Luda got to be 5. Man, that's when Luda came out. Is beginning that whole that whole 2000, early 2000, man. Oh man, yeah, Luda,
bro. And it's
man.
crazy. So like I was born in '97, so like you said, like around 2000. Like I remember hearing Eminem, Ludacris, a little bit of Method Man and Redman. It's like I did remember listening to them to some degree, and it's like I don't say those are my favorites because I was getting like towards the tail end of it, like with Dipset, Joel Santana, Jim Jones on. Like I remember like all these classic artists. It's just like I got Pop Smoke, I got King Von, I got J. Cole. Like these are guys who like resonate with me now, where I actually listen to the music and understand what they're saying.
Oh yeah. Now I did get to meet some guys, some MCs and stuff in Delaware and stuff one time from New York, Lost Boys. It was right before Freaky Todd passed away. It's him and Mr. Cheeks. And I tried to get Freaky Todd, man. I was like, man, I tried to get his autograph, and I pulled $1 out. I was like, yo, can you sign this dollar, man? He was like, I'm not signing no dollar, man. I was like, oh man, come on. There ain't nobody, no cameras around at that time, like that, man. I was like, ain't nobody gonna believe I met you. Like, all right, man, I'll hit you on the next time when I come around. I was like, all right. Damn, man. It's one of them things, man. But yeah, it's pretty. So I got I do have to ask, man. You got this Saturday coming up, man. It's gonna be y'all going to have a fire match, man. But do you have anything coming up, man? Are you booked up rest of the year? You got a lot of 2023 bookings.
So I definitely like the rest of this month. I'm booked. Like, yeah, I got a lot of like stuff to be talking about online. But yeah, 2023. I got some dates already. I'm trying to fill up some more. It all comes, bro. Like I used to panic about that when like oh my god, I gotta get some, but it comes, bro. Because wrestling's so last minute, so I can have nothing the Tuesday of the week, but come Friday or even Saturday, yo, Boujii, can you pull up? I'm on my way.
Yeah,
You feel me? It's like one of those type of vibes.
that's cool. Yeah, man. I also seen, man, you're out there. You're in the gym, man, putting in work, man. I got to ask you, man. You got any workout tips? Like building abs, because I got this one ab, up in my corner over here. I'm trying to accentuate, during the summertime or whatever. So any tips is greatly appreciated, man.
Yo, honestly, bro. So it's like I don't think I'm one of the best people to ask like for workout advice because it's like I work out very weirdly and like the way my body like adjusts to stuff. But I try to tell people like go in there and just find out like what you like first. Like even if you're just starting off with just machines, do the machines,
Mhm.
get comfortable, bro. Because
Yeah.
everything is just about advancing. You know, it's about like just advancing yourself and figuring out, okay, what do I want to focus in on right here? You know, but for the abs, do like the you could do the ab. Do you have an ab coaster at your gym? The ab coaster
Oh
is
no.
fun. You
Oh
do
okay.
poster. You could like sit down, you feel me, with the medicine ball,
Mhm.
side to sides,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that, bro, and just go into like your arms or your body's just weak, bro. Go into like failure.
Hmm. That's right. That's right. Now I got for traveling around the East Coast and stuff, man, for shows, man. You got lot of crazy places and stuff, man. You got any, crazy travel stories that happen? Like maybe you come across a Bigfoot, or you down there in Jersey, man. They got Jersey devils over there, man. You ever run across something like that, man?
Let's
Anything
see
crazy happen?
what happened. Oh, there was this one time. So we was going to a show. So I actually faced Monster Mac on his 25th anniversary. Right, I was his handpicked opponent, and the promotion is just the promotion. But anyway, be real with you, bro. I didn't want to be there that day. Did not want to be there at all. I'm if it wasn't for Monster Mac, bro, I got nothing but respect and love for him. I would not have gone. So it's me, a couple of my other boys. We're all there. We're driving like no one wanted to be there, bro. So we drive over to like where the 7-Eleven's at, right? And bro, for some reason, bro, like all of like the weirdest stuff just starts happening, right? So while we're driving there, first of all, we're honking the horn at my boys in front of us. We're throwing water at his car. We're doing a whole bunch of this stupidness, right? So we get to the parking lot, bro. And when I tell you, like a car drove by with like no door, it had nothing but just mad duct tape, bro. Just bare duct tape around it. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? And then another crackhead just came out of nowhere, bro. So it was like more so of like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like this
Mm,
guy he doesn't have a door, bro, at
yeah.
all. And then my other boy, he's just staring out this car window like, I really need to drive out here for this, and he was just sick. So it's just like the stories on the road, bro. Like they're always funnier when you know more of the context. But that was one of the funnier ones that like I thoroughly enjoyed because it was like it went from no one wanting to be there to us having the greatest laughs ever. And then one of the dude, and then we went, and then one of the dudes he went to the bathroom. It was another promoter there. And he walked in there and he was like, "Yo, he had his pants down to his ankle. He almost fell inside the stall. He using the bathroom."
Oh man.
I'm just like, "Yo, what is going on? Happening, bro?" But nothing really crazy, like too crazy. At least it's not coming to mind other than like that day of just like not wanting to be somewhere and still making a positive thing out of it. I know people have some of like the really craziest stories. I can't think of any because like a lot of stuff that'll be crazy. I think it's so normal, especially in
Mhm.
professional wrestling, bro. A lot of weird shit happens, bro, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's expected. It's like one
Yeah.
of those things,
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that, man. That is true, man. Anything can happen. It's like, yeah.
bro. It's just like, oh, all right, cool, I guess.
Hmm. So I do gotta say, man. Before man, it's like on midnight and stuff, man. I don't want to keep you too long, man. But before I, pass it on back to Remy, I do want to say, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, coming on and chat with us, man. I had a blast.
Nah, thank
You
you,
know,
bro. Shit, thank you for actually like working with me to like make this happen. 'Cause I've been wanting to do this, bro. Like I hate seeing like, damn, I can't make it or
yeah,
having to pull out like last minute because it's like y'all really helped me. You feel me? Like y'all exposed me to people that don't know who I am or maybe a little familiar with who I am, and it just opens a door for just so much exposure and just growth for not only my brand but your brand because without y'all foundation and the brand that you have, like it doesn't get me to where I need to be. So it's nothing but love and respect, and I'm very honored to be on here and just thank you guys for that.
yeah. Hey, man. Hey. Thank you for that, man. But yeah. Like I said, man. Thank you for taking the time out, chatting with us, man. I wish you nothing but the best in all your future endeavors, man. I hope you go out there, coast to coast, get signed, start winning gold all around. Man, I
yeah.
hope you achieve your man, getting into the Marvel movies or
Yeah.
Mando or whatever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling for it, man. I'll help you speak it to existence, man. 'Cause that'd be
Thank
awesome,
you,
man. I
brother.
like to see
Thank
others succeed. Yeah, I like to see others succeed, man. Yeah, man. And Saturday, man. I'll see you Saturday, man. I hope, man, it's gonna be a fire match, man. I
you.
can't
Yeah,
wait, man. It's gonna
definitely.
be
Let's
exciting, man.
we definitely gotta get together Saturday. You feel me? After I get that W, we're gonna take a picture. You feel me? We're gonna show Chaz, like, what I mean. You just can't step to me yet, man. Like I said, like I told y'all, the fried rice under the
Mhm.
chicken wing. You feel me? The French fries. That's
Mhm.
him. That's him
Mhm.
right there.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Saturday, yeah, it's gonna be definitely fire, man. So, yeah, Remy, man, back to you, man.
Hey, Boujii, thank you for actually, taking time out of your busy schedule, to be on our show. Really appreciate it. It was an honor having you on, and we wish you the best, and hope to get to travel the world, man. I mean, and if not the world, at least the country, because I can tell you, there's a lot to see out there, man. If you get to California, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a different. I'm sure your boy Myron Reed could tell you, it's a different vibe out there. I mean it in a good way. It's different. People are larger than life. Hopefully you get to go down south, Texas, and all them places, man. And
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying because it's crazy because like people want me there, bro. Like there's people within those communities that are like, yo, Bougie, when you come into Texas, when you come into the South, when you come into Cali, when you do this, I'm like, yo, man, tell them like what's up, like let's work, like let them
hey,
know there's money to be made.
I know you know this group, Culture Inc. I was actually just down there. They're
Oh
doing
yeah,
stuff.
I'm trying. Listen, Culture Inc. You feel me? At the time, I had my own faction, but Culture Inc. We could throw the hands, family. Like we met each other. Actually, we was all at River City Wrestling Con. We was there in May. Nothing but love. You feel me? We dapped each other up. You feel me? We took a pic for the culture for everything. But it's like, yo, let's throw hands, man. Y'all places that I want to be at, and I can't get there right now until what I mean. I bust one of y'all in the face. So let's do this.
Well, you got two other guys. You said Joko and Face, right?
Yeah, so I got Jacko and Face, but you feel me?
My
Face,
bad, Jack. I'll be messing.
trust me, that is not that bad. People done said some crazy shit with his name. But I'm working right now. From me trying to get, so I got something else that I'm working on. You for me? You gonna see him real soon. We gonna make it happen. Just remember that I said this right now. You're gonna find out sooner than later. Trust me.
Honestly, I saw some pictures with y'all. Y'all definitely look like a great team.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to tell you how to run your career, but I'm just saying trios are kind of stepping up now. I mean,
Bro, listen,
W.
I've been an advocate to get myself, Face, and Jocko in trios positions. We want the trios, but you feel me? It just didn't work out how we wanted it to. Jocko's kind of doing his own thing on the other side with the other guy. Face is over here with me, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I see a lot like 5 companies, 6 companies. You got AAA and CMLL in Mexico. You got New Japan. You got AEW. You got Ring of Honor, and I'm
Mhm.
missing another one right now. But they got them trios titles out there. So, I'm feeling a vibe that a lot of trios are forming. You got this one group, Primal Fear. You got Pure Ignorance. You got Culture Inc. And you got these other two dudes, the Russell twins in New Orleans.
I know about them. Thanks.
Isaiah, I think Kathy would probably know who he is. Isaiah, I forgot what was that. Isaiah, if you ever see this, my bad. I'll try to. It's just a lot of people to remember, man. But I know his name is Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of people forming trios, man. So hopefully y'all could get to do y'all thing as a trio, all around the country, tag team, whatever. But honestly speaking, man, I wish you the best. I know you're gonna be successful, man. I mean,
Thank you.
come on. You're related to 3P, man. Come on. I know for a fact you're gonna make it happen like a captain.
Thank
So
you, bro. Thank you.
I wish you all I wish you all the best, man, and best of luck against Chaz the Don. You know, this Saturday at 1CW. Y'all definitely gonna blow the roof off the place. Before we shut it down, where can fans find out on social media when they want to find out when your next appearance is? Purchase J Boujii merchandise or check out that new mixtape, and where can Books and Promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
Yo, it's literally J Boujii everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The letter J, Boujii. It's always two I's after the J. Like I said, everywhere. Holla at me, DM. just don't like video call me. That's a little weird. You feel me? That's a little out of pocket. But you feel me? DM, email, hit me up. Like my phone is always on me. You know what I mean? I ain't Hollywood and nobody. I'm always down to do business. I want to do business, great business. I want to build your brand, build my brand, build us all out there. You feel me? And let's just work. Like let's cut all the BS. Let's just work. You feel me? That's all I want to do is just work.
Yes, y'all. So for those y'all out there, definitely give this man a follow. He's a talented man doing great things. So definitely go ahead and give him a follow. If you're a wrestling fan, you definitely gonna hit that follow button. And also, I think you say you got merch, right?
The merch. So my merch is actually on for you wear. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying it right.
Shout out to my boy Blue Magic from Mixed Tap.
Yes, with Blue Magic. Yeah,
You gotta get on there too soon, man.
We tapped in over there, so you feel me. I think I'm supposed to be getting the shipment tomorrow, so I have something. If it come through, you feel me, Rob. When I see you at 1CW, we're gonna be looking solid.
Yeah. So
y'all rock the Boujii shirt. I'll rock the Boujii shirt.
All right.
So y'all definitely heard he has merchandise available on For Your Wear. So head on over to For Your Wear. If you can't make the shows and support this man, that's another way you can actually support is actually copping some Boujii merchandise. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And, just show your love and whatnot. So, support indie wrestling. That's where a lot of your AEW stars, your WWE stars, Impact, New Japan, that's where they come from is the indies. So wouldn't it feel great if somebody came and was like, yo, I got the new Boujii shirt from AEW shop. You'd be like, boy, sit yourself down. I got the Boujii shirt when he was on the indies. Yeah, I'm a real fan. So in Battle Club, Victor's, New York stand up, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, cop some Boujii merchandise. And, promoters, definitely do not slip on this guy. You heard him right here. Definitely make sure you book him for your shows as well. And with that being said, it's about time for us to shut this show down. My eyelids are getting heavy. My stomach is rumbling. That means it's time for dinner and a nap. Maybe not in that order, but before I partake in those activities, hey, yo, Rob Bass, the Tommy to my Ghost, the Bubba Ray to my Devon, and Charlie Haas to my Shelton Benjamin. Where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, find out your next appearances, purchase Rob Bass merchandise? And where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Rob_Bass82, and then Facebook, Rob Bass. And then this Saturday, 1CW, CCW, we got a dual show going on, and it's going to be awesome. It's the last one of the year. Doors open at 6. I think we might do something at 5:45 or whatever. But I know for CCW side, we got Vita Von Star versus Kylan King, title versus title. We got Rebecca J. Scott versus Gabby Ortiz. I think that's for the Global Force Championship or whatever they got over there. On the 1CW side, we got Miles Millennium and Ty Awesome, for a rematch from last month for the 1CW Wrestling Championship. We got Moses versus Ranch Hand Carlson for the 1CW Championship. And then we have Indie Wrestling's most talked about and most hyped matchup of the year going on. Boujii, Chaz the Don. They're going to go out there and they're going to tear the roof off the place. They're going to blow that fire hall up, man. We're lucky the firemen are going to be there, you know what I mean? So they can put that fire out for that show, man. It's like, if you're in the Houston area or anything, man, y'all need to come out, buy those tickets, and see the show because you definitely don't want to miss it.
Yes, sir. Said it perfect. Said it beautifully.
Y'all getting 2 shows for the price of 1 ticket, so definitely check it out. If y'all can't make the shows, they got 1CW has a YouTube channel. You can check it out there, and Title Match Network also will be streaming the CCW. They're gonna have the CCW event available as well. So definitely make sure y'all check out these 2 great shows. A lot of impressive people are definitely gonna be there as well. If y'all want to find me on social media, not that I say much these days, but who knows, maybe you'll hear me say something. You can find me on Twitter at @TheRemyBlue, Facebook under the alias Remy Blue, and also Instagram at @TheRemyBlue as well. Our podcast is on social media. We're on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019, Instagram and Twitter at Ringside Society. We're on Spotify. We're also on Facebook as a Facebook group, and we also have a Teespring store where we sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, we have tank tops, we have hoodies, we have long sleeve shirts for the cool weather. Got a lot of cool stuff. Check out our latest design, Stripe Lives Matter. That's for the referees. Um, definitely check out our merch. You know, all proceeds from those sales go back into keeping our show afloat. They do not go back into our pockets. Trust me. I'm still eating hamburger helper, and Rob's still eating Kool-Aid sandwiches. So we're definitely not making any profit off of that. But it's definitely not
Yeah,
going
the
back
trick to
to
the
our pocket.
Kool-Aid sandwiches, though, man, you gotta pinch the end so when you pick the sandwich up, man, all the Kool-Aid don't fall out in the back and on your lap. You know what I mean? So,
There
yeah,
you
that's
go.
the trick to it.
There you go. The struggle is real, but we love what we do. But
Hmm.
last but not least, we also have a YouTube channel. We have a lot of cool interviews like this one, like the one we had with Katie Hebner earlier this year, Michael Martinez, the brother Damian Priest. We've had so many people. We've had Paige's mom on our show, aka Soraya. A lot of cool stuff and a lot more cool stuff to come real soon. So y'all definitely make sure that y'all check us out. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society. I want you to see that good looking dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with the blue flames around it. That's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos because you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in live tonight. We really and truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. We strive to be one of the best wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan should listen to, and we're going to keep on doing that. We ain't going to stop like Bad Boy back in the 90s. But those y'all that are gonna listen later on when you get a chance, thank you very much in advance. And those y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we'd go away. Well, like myself at the Go to Corral and Rob Bass at the Taco Festival, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
We ain't stopping. With that being said, we just want to let everybody know that we're very well and aware that everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. So with that being said, hey yo, Rob Bass, one time for the
Oh
mind.
man.
One time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for one CW show this Saturday, and one time for pro wrestler and rap artist Jay Boujii.
Man, my bad, man. My internet went out for a second, man. My bad. My bad. My internet went out for a second.
Are
We're a
you good?
wrestling fans podcast.
That's right. We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. And with that being said, we'll be back next week with another impressive guest for another impressive episode. But until then, we just want y'all to do 4 favors for us. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
So y'all, good night. Stay classy, Delaware.